If you're into Korea, then surely you have a favorite one of these.
Learning Korean through famous lines from K-dramas and movies on
Welcome to Korea
with Korean Unnie.
It is a Tuesday, and that means Korean Unnie time. Moon So-hyun is in the studio, and many listeners are ready and waiting for learning Korean. Sci-Fi Kimmy has even got a bit of paper and a pen ready to take notes.
That's right. Thank you so much for coming. Hello, everyone saying good morning, So-hyun. Hi.
Everybody is here welcoming you, but Kimmy is saying, I'm not sure if I want to send in an audio clip because I don't want to say anything embarrassing.
Oh, I think you're new to this.
Yes, Kimmy is.
Everyone.
It's not embarrassing, right?
Right. It's not embarrassing and it's fun, and we really are grateful for your participation.
We won't tease. We might tease a little bit, but in a nice way, absolutely.
Nice way.
And we can help you with your Korean language learning as well for free with an expert like Korean Unnie in the studio. Brittany Nicole saying, "Is it hat day? I suddenly feel like I should be wearing a hat as well." It's Black Hat Day.
Sorry guys, it's a lazy day, and I didn't have time to wash my hair today in the morning, so
okay, speak for yourself. I wash my hair and I'm not feeling lazy at all. I just wanted to wear it for style. What does crump mean that it says on your hat? Is that like a term?
You don't know what it means?
No, I've never. Is that like Trump and something put together?
No, it has nothing to do with Trump.
Okay.
It's just I wanted to buy a black hat, and I just went to a nearby shop, and then this is what I got.
Yeah.
And I also didn't know what crump means, so I searched it, and it means a loud thudding sound, especially when made by an exploding bomb or shell.
It's like boom, but a thud. I've never heard of that sound.
All right.
The example sentence is the crump of shells could be heard hours later, like
crump
in a
of
war.
Shells? I don't think shells.
Not seashells, but the exploding shells. Yeah, I was thinking seashells. I was like, what does that mean? No, that's an interesting thing. I've learnt some English today. Thank you, crump. Korean Unnie, for bringing in that hat. I want a different word every week on your hat.
Different word. Okay, that would just be
stick
quite
it on
a homework.
There. Here's a big bit of homework. Today's hashtag is space or 공간.
Space.
And we're talking about
I feel like we did this before.
We have done many hashtags before. Our writer does not need them to be new ones. She likes recycling as well. Is there some space in your place or anywhere that you kind of want to decorate or repurpose or something like that? Do you have a favorite
now,
space?
Where I live is quite small, so I don't think I have. I want to stay that way because if I add something, then it will be quite messy.
Okay.
But my favorite space isn't it the same for everyone? It's my bed.
Really?
Yeah.
Not at all for me. Like, I like getting out of my bed quickly.
Oh, really?
I hate, like, lying in there in the morning time.
What a diligent guy you are.
I feel like it's such a waste. Yeah, and especially in the summertime because it's, like, hot and maybe you've been a bit sweaty overnight. Yeah, I don't like lingering.
That's why you need an air conditioner.
So I can stay in bed. I'm sure that's not a good thing to do, like stay in bed too long, right?
So
I like
Peter,
doing that.
it's quite impressive.
I am very impressive, yeah. That I like
Do you
getting out of
consider
bed.
yourself as a good time manager? Like,
good time
are you
manager.
good at time management?
Not bad. Having a live show, you have to be good, as in not be late or anything.
Yeah.
Why?
No, because it's impressive.
You're looking at me very suspiciously, like you're thinking he's a liar. He's lying in bed all day long.
No, guys, I'm very impressed. It's just today I'm quite tired because I had too much for breakfast. And what
breakfast.
it does is, when I eat too much, I have a quite small body. It does something
It overwhelms you. It takes up your metabolism, maybe. Brian says there's a lot of space in Peter's heart for love. Oh, is that a good or a bad thing? Does that mean I'm lonely? I hope not. And Siska says, high five, Cern. Bed is the best place.
High five.
Yeah, and also Brian as well saying, I kind of like being in bed for a long time. Sub Christina saying, my favourite space is in the mountains.
Lazy team, comment high five.
Yes, you're probably too lazy to even raise your arm to do a high five. Today's drama or movie, we're going to get into things, but as always, we have our phrases to go through, right? We got 4 again.
Yeah, we can start with our phrases. By the way, Sub Christina said, my favorite space is in the mountains, and I agree with you.
literally read that like 25 seconds
Sorry.
ago.
Okay, today my brain is my entire energy is in digesting my food.
Let's get your chakras going.
All right, let's go. So the first phrase is 왕따가 왕따 챙기는 것 같아서.
왕따가 왕따 챙기는 것 같아서.
왕따, this is one word that you can learn. It means, it's not a good word, but it means someone who's being bullied.
Someone who's being singled out. Like a loner kind of thing. Yeah.
Were you a loner when you were a kid?
Sometimes. Yeah. I think everyone was sometimes a loner, sometimes popular. Well, I hope that everyone's had both experiences. What about you?
I guess in my school days I was quite popular, but nowadays I'm a volunteer loner.
A voluntary loner.
A voluntary loner.
Okay, so that sentence overall means kind of like a loner is looking after a loner. Okie dokie.
Sad. The second phrase.
Well, then they're not loners, are they?
I need another loner to look after me.
You do.
Number 2. 이모, 여기 고기 좀 더 주세요.
이모, 여기 고기 좀 더 주세요.
Now, this is a very useful phrase when you come to Korea. You can use this in restaurants. It means, Auntie, more meat here.
More meat here, please. And the auntie here is like your waitress who's an older lady, right? Third expression.
아이고, 대표님께서 여기까지 어떻게 영광입니다.
아이고, 대표님께서 여기까지 어떻게 영광입니다.
Yeah, now this is something we call a typical abu in Korean.
Like sucking up.
Sucking up. It means, 아이고, my dear boss came here. It's such an honor.
Yes, and 아이고 not being an English word, being like, oh my, an expression of surprise or something.
Yeah.
What are you doing here, being such a wonderful boss kind of thing? And then the last expression.
One. 회사도 부장님이 입사 선배야.
회사도 부장님이 입사 선배야.
Okay, now you can feel like, oh my god, so many difficult words. But when you look at it, it's not as hard. There are just 4 words that you need to know.
Okay.
Just 4 words.
Just 4.
Yeah, 회사, company, 부장님, boss, 입사 meaning entering the company. Now, this is a Chinese character compound word, so it might sound a little complicated.
Yeah.
And 선배 means junior.
Okay.
No. Senior, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, everything, it's digesting my food. My brain's a little
back to front. It's digesting your brain, perhaps, now, your stomach. So they're the words you need to know. So it basically means the boss came into the company first. He's like an entry senior.
Yeah, we actually say this a lot, like 입사 선배 or 입사 후배. And, even though you are older than someone, you might be an 입사 후배 because you might enter the company later and you're the junior of the company.
Yeah, so someone who's younger than you would be like giving you orders and speaking 반말, like without a 요. And it can make you feel quite bad because you might be a few years older. Whereas in Korean culture, outside the company, you'd be the senior, right?
Yeah, all the hierarchy can get messed up in this kind of situation.
It can be quite confusing. So today's scene, and we want you guys to guess the drama or the movie.
Right, so it's drama or movie, and I'm going to summarize today's scene for you.
Okay.
So today's scene, you guys know that in Korea, sometimes we have this 회식, which is a company dinner. And now this is the company 회식 and company get together. But as we hinted you, there's this 2 loners, and there's this one loner of the company.
Yeah.
He's a dispatched employee, so he is quite uncomfortable with all this get-together gatherings and everything.
Doesn't feel like they belong.
Doesn't feel like they belong, and he felt left alone. But there's another loner of the company, another outcast, a junior who's actually a representative of another company, and he is taking care of this another loner.
Okie dokie. Let's do the situation. It's going to a gogi restaurant, a meat restaurant. So this might be some interesting chatter that you might hear if you're in Korea.
Just have a team dinner. Who likes the whole company dinner?
Listen, as soon as you sit down, you just drink and get drunk. Oh, Mercy, Ejian, let's go to the get-together. Let's go all together, have some meat.
It's It's been a long time since I had meat.
Oh, pass this meat over to that table.
Sir, I'm a little sad. 왕따가 왕따 챙기는 것 같아서. 이모, 여기 고기 좀 더 주세요.
아이고, 대표님께서 여기까지 어떻게 영광입니다.
Team 3, say hello to your seniors.
We said hello.
Have you started already? Even though the senior didn't come? It's because the manager's like that. Come here, say hello.
You're going to say hello to your junior?
It's not a school, it's a company.
회사도 부장님이 입사 선배야.
Anyway, we're in a losing position. Everyone, fill your glasses!
Too many characters.
I feel like it's too 정신없어. Even we don't really know what's happening in this scene, so don't worry if you're not really getting it.
That's what a 회식 is sometimes like. It's like just too many people, too many voices, too much is going on, and a little bit too much alcohol is drunk. Yes, I've heard, I don't think I've been in too many big 회식s, but I've heard from friends who went to big companies.
Right.
And if you have a company-wide 회식, it is really 정신없어.
So you need to rent a whole restaurant?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so the whole restaurant is filled with different tables of employees, and you kind of shout in this way and that way. And yeah, the 선배, 후배, senior, junior thing gets really confusing, who you're meant to talk to very politely and not, and stuff like that, right?
It's funny because for me, I don't really have that much company experience, but I do because I'm freelancing with Unnie and stuff.
Okay.
When I go to 회식s, these days it's not as strict as it is portrayed in the media. We're not always bowing, or we're not always trying to do this
pouring with two hands and stuff like that.
So it's quite casual, I think, and 회식 is becoming more and more less, and many 부장s also try to do less 회식. They also want to go home fast,
Yeah, and see their families. Yeah, it has really changed over the past decade or so.
Unlike Peter, who drank a lot, who
Mr. 회식. Let's get onto a song from the soundtrack to this drama or movie. So please do give it a guess. It's Sondia with 어른 or Grown Ups. We're back for part 2 of Welcome to Korea with Korean Unnie in the studio. We've done our little acting, and it's a mixed review today. Brittany says, "Wahahaha, acting is on point." Chris Randolph said, "Acting is on point of sucking."
sucking?
Yeah, I think we were in between. Yeah, we were terrible in parts, good in places, but the scene was all over the place.
You'll get used to it.
Yes, absolutely. Our terrible acting.
Right.
Siska sent a message.
Siska Andriani said, here we also have company dinner at least 4 times a year. Oh, that's quite a lot?
Compared to old Korea when it might have been a weekly thing, not a lot. But these days, yeah, I don't feel like there's too many, right?
Yeah, it's not really forced. It's not really mandatory. And you don't really need to go if you don't need to go. Of course, if you don't show up every time, then that's a little...
People will be like, you really hate your job and colleagues, don't you? Josh Lee says, my ex-wife used to drag me to her company get-togethers after work and eating and drinking. And me as an American thought that was pretty weird.
Wait, that happens in Korea?
No, that's what happened with Josh. I think his wife was from a part of Asia, and so he said he hated those company get-togethers as well.
My dad also said one of the company get-together, he had she was the coworker of my dad, and her husband had this 회식 day and she had a 회식 day, and
the same day.
Yeah, and they have this 5-year-old son.
Oh no.
So she brought her 5-year-old son to the 회식.
Oh my goodness, really? Goodness gracious. That must have been interesting. I hope it wasn't too alcohol filled, because you can have non-alcohol 회식s. It is possible these days. Jocelyn Margaret saying Sondia usually sings in drama OSTs. Good to have you on board. That was a nice song as well. And some of you guessing from the soundtrack that this was My Mr., says Aim Lita from Indonesia.
Mr., actually, you are correct, Amy from Indonesia.
Well done. My Doggy Live says, I haven't seen it because I saw IU getting beaten and abused in the preview and I refused to watch it. That's his principles kicking in there.
It's just acting, so you might give it a try.
Yeah, because if that's your standard for any films and dramas, there's a lot of bad stuff that happens in many that isn't real, but is depicting maybe the truth.
Right, so you guys were correct in guessing the drama. The drama is My Mister in Korean, 나의 아저씨.
Oh, okay,
It's interesting
literally.
that they translated it as My Mister.
Ajashi being
아저씨.
Mr. Yeah, it could be Mr., but like Mr. has a lot of different feels to it. Hey, Mr. Like could be used as a greeting to a guy, I guess, like comically for a younger guy. But in Korean, ajashi means like an older man, be him married or single, right? If he's older in relation to you.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but older than you,
Yeah.
obviously.
And I'd say maybe the cutoff for not being an ajashi is somewhere in your 20s, yeah? You kind of graduate into being an ajashi towards the end of your 20s.
Yeah, I
maybe.
mean, if you're 20, like 3, and for a 7-year-old, you can be an ajashi.
Definitely an ajashi then, aren't you? So this drama is about that, is just about like the
회식.
company and ajashi. It's not just about 회식s, I hope, right?
It's not just about 회식. There's
Okay.
definitely a summary, but I will tell you that later.
Okie dokie.
And let me start with
You do what you like.
Cass first.
Okay.
So as you said, definitely there's IU there. Not there's an IU. There's
The
IU.
IU.
The IU.
Uh-huh.
And Lee Sung-gyun, I don't know if you know him.
He's got the deep voice, right?
Got the deep
From
voice.
Parasite.
Oh yeah, he's the daddy in the Parasite.
We talked about him today. He's potentially going to be in a Hollywood film called Cross, starting filming maybe in Korea next year,
Cross.
actually.
That sounds a little scary. Is that a horror movie?
No, it's about a dystopian future, city split into two, rich and poor, that kind of thing.
Ah,
a
I
nation split into two, I should say.
Right. So Lee Sung-gyun fits quite right to the ajashi role because he's tall and he has a deep voice and he looks quite older than IU.
Okey-dokey.
And the story is, so there is IU who's in her 20s, and she has all kinds of hardships in her life. And not just her, but this ajashi, Lee Sung-gyun, who's in his 40s, also is going through all kinds of hardships and troubles in his life.
And they're
So
married, these two characters, in the drama.
Are they
apparently.
married?
Yeah.
That's a secret, and I'm not going to tell you guys.
Oh, so
because
was
you
that a
can
spoiler?
watch- that can be a spoiler. You can find this in Netflix.
Someone wants you to watch it. Apparently, it is becoming more and more popular globally in
Yep.
Netflix as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And they are kind of 의지 each other. They depend on each other. Just like this in this scene, in this 회식 자리, like they're depending on each other and trying to look after each other, even though they both are social outcasts. So if you consider yourself as an outcast or a loner, whatever that is, then
Yep.
you can watch this drama and feel compassionate.
Winner on YouTube says 왕따가 loner라고요? That's totally wrong. I wouldn't say that's totally wrong. Like there are many facets to being a 왕따. You're like the odd one out, left out.
Why is that totally wrong?
I don't know. Winner, give us your explanation because I think that's a perfectly reasonable translation. But let us know. We got lots of clips to play as well. Brian from the US has said, "I've tried my best with this voice clip," and that's all we ask. Here we go.
왕따가 왕따, 챙기는 것 같아서.
Okay, so
Let's go
that
through
was
that.
a good one.
Okay.
But one thing I want to correct is he said 것 같아서.
Yeah, because it's 시옷 받침, right? So
It
he's got
ends with the
tricked.
시옷 consonant, and you're right. Peter's right. You got tricked. But one of the 받침 rule is when the 시옷 is in this 받침 position, in the last consonant position, you pronounce it as tigut,
Tiget. Got.
like 것.
got. Unless there's an iung next to it, right? So you were doing like kosen or something like that. 이것은. But if there's
Right.
no iung after it, it's just got.
것.
Got. Okay, and the 왕따 as well sounded a little bit soft because it's a 상디귿, right? So it should be 왕따.
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 So 왕따, but we also just say 따 for calling a loner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's a da. She's a da.
따 당하다 means getting kind of
Left out,
excluded.
Oh, really?
So there's other words like 은따.
What's that?
은따 means 은근히 따돌림 당하다.
Oh, so like just maybe surprisingly.
Surprisingly, you never
Unexpectedly.
really. So you're not really direct on like excluding that person.
But they're always excluded.
They're always excluded. It's a sad thing. And
Very
따
sad.
actually comes from 따돌림 당하다, which means to be excluded. They don't hang out with that person. It's
like one
quite
person
a
is being
sad thing, and it can
left
be a
out.
serious thing in
Of course.
school.
We've seen
life.
serious cases in Korea as well of that, right? Let's try and play some more clips before we get to the song break. Brian, we'll leave it there for now. We might come back to your other sentences. But here's Faz from Malaysia as well. Let's take a listen.
왕따가 왕따 쟁기는 것 같아서
Whoa!
이모 여기 거기 좀 넣어주세요.
저주세요.
저주세요.
We don't usually sing it, but that's very good pronunciation,
I like it.
right?
I think he'll stand out among all these people who's
Calling
crying
for
out for
Kogi.
bogies.
He'll get it first, maybe, right? Fantastic. So imo here means auntie, right?
Yeah, it means auntie, but it doesn't necessarily. The waitress doesn't really has to be your auntie. To
Not your
call.
blood relative.
No, you just friendly,
Yeah.
with friendliness.
Yes.
You can just call him emo.
Fantastic.
That's what we do in Korea, right? 언니 and 오빠, that also actually means your actual brother and
Family.
sister, but you just call these titles to other people to show friendliness.
That's quite nice to be close. Just answering some of your questions. This is from 2018. My Mister is the drama. We'll be back after another soundtrack.
That song is for me, Dear Moon.
Oh, yes, it is. It's by Chehui.
Hi, we're back again.
We are back again. Thank you for doing that. I could have just taken a rest there. So, and welcome to Korea. Korean Unnie. We're doing the drama My Mr. Naya Ajashi. Some of you loving the music as well. I like the soundtrack. It's kind of melancholy. Akmal from Russia says, yes, this song is from Naya Ajashi. Thank you for playing it. No problems. You can request songs any time of the show as well,
Yes,
right?
and Winner gave us a comment saying, oh, 왕따 is not really translated as loner, but we already told you that 왕따... The 왕따, according to the Naver and other dictionaries, it comes from this word 따돌리다, which means being excluded. And what you explained to us really doesn't show up in the dictionary about getting the mental and physical violence thingy. So
Sure, we mentioned earlier that obviously being left out, being made a loner can be serious and can lead to that, but I don't think the definition itself houses that, right? You have to be physically accused or physically abused, I should say.
Right, but thank you for your
mentally.
opinion, and why don't you also participate in sending us the Kakao Talk messages?
You may be actually Korean, I think, Winner, so you can, and show us a perfect example, couldn't you? Let's get on to some more clips. We've got Alex from Germany. Why don't we skip over to sentence 3 that we haven't heard yet? Here we go.
아이고, 대표님께서 여기까지 어떻게 영광입니다.
Oh, 영광입니다.
Sounded like it was a real honor,
Yes,
right?
did the intonation even perfectly. Thank
That's
you.
what that means, right? 영광입니다. It's an honor.
It's an honor. You can use this to anyone, and people will be so impressed.
And so they'll feel great as well.
Yeah, and say this to Peter when you come and visit him in this 아리랑 radio. Say, 피터님을 만나다니 영광입니다.
You should then, because I am a king, so it's absolutely appropriate. We did 아이고, meaning like, oh my. So that middle bit, 대표님께서 여기까지 어떻게. This, I think to many Korean learners would be like, that's like an unfinished sentence. What does it mean?
Yes,
at
and
all?
it is an actually unfinished sentence.
Okay.
If you want to finish the sentence, you need to say 대표님께서 여기까지 어떻게 오셨습니까? Like, how did you come here? And he's not actually literally asking, how
By
did you come
train or
here?
bus or whatever.
But oh my god, thank you for coming here with your busy body.
Yeah. What are you doing here? You don't need to be here. That kind of nuance to it, right?
So why don't we explain 대표님 first?
Okay.
대표님 usually means the boss of the company.
Like the president is what
President
it's
of the
often
company.
translated to, right? 대표님. And then 여기까지, 여기 means here.
까지 means
Up
until
here.
until.
And then 어떻게 meaning
How.
But again, not literally asking how you got here, right? Let's get on to sentence 4 from Yana in Malaysia. We want to play at least a sentence from everyone who's sent it in. Here we go.
회사도 부장님이 입사 선배야.
회사도 부장님이 입사 선배야. Very good.
So we went through some of these words, but just again, 회사 meaning
회사 meaning company.
부장님.
Means boss. So there are many titles in 회사s. So there's not just 부장님 boss, there's also 팀장님 boss, 과장님 boss, all kinds of blah blah 님.
Yeah, they're all ranks. So if you are higher than a 부장님, you're an 이사님, then that wouldn't mean boss to you. So it's
Right.
like a kind of a general kind of manager.
부장님 means you're a manager of this certain team.
Okie dokie. But 팀장님 also means you're a manager of a team, right?
Yeah, so some companies use 팀장님, some companies use 부장님.
Ah, I see. And I think some can mix it as well. So just make sure you're familiar with the other ranks. And then 입사 you said was from Chinese characters, right?
Yeah, 입 means entering, like
Oh,
입구
okay.
means this entering
Entrance.
entrance, and 사 means comes from this company, like 회사. So
entering the company.
entering the company, and the opposite word of 입사 would be 퇴사,
퇴 meaning to like leave, right?
exiting the company.
Okie dokie. And we said 선배 earlier is the senior, right?
Yes, and the opposite word would be 후배.
후배, being
Junior.
a junior. That's used quite often in schools and companies here. We've got Hartley from the US. Let's get to your first sentence here.
이모, 여기 거기 좀 주세요.
Do juicel. That sounded like French.
I
Do
loved it. The
juicel.
accent was really attractive there. 이모, 여기 거기 좀
Do
주세요.
juicel.
So in a pure Korean way, what would it sound like?
이모, 여기 고기 좀 더 주세요.
As an example sentence from a textbook rather than a drunk 회식. So 여기 고기 좀 더 주세요. Let's break that down quickly.
Right. 여기, here. 고기, meat. 좀, little, 더, more, 주세요. Give it to me.
In a nice, polite way, right? If you were asking for kogi like that, son, I'd be rather concerned. We've also got Siska from Indonesia. Let's try and see if this is the first sentence, which we haven't gone on too much detail in.
왕따가 왕따 챙기는 것 같아서
Not bad, right?
A little, I don't know why it was a little awkward. But,
Yeah, the M bit, I think. Usually we'd say 챙기는 것 같아서.
챙기는 것 같아서.
So let's go through that part because we've done 왕따. 챙기다 is the root to that, right?
Yeah, 챙기다 means to look after, to take care of.
Like an animal, a person, anything like that. Okay. And then 것 같아서.
것 같아서 means is saying what you think. So I think blah blah blah.
It seems like
It
this,
seems
right?
like blah blah blah. Oh, and one thing about 챙기다, not just look after or take care of. You can also say like bringing something. Like 휴대폰 챙겼어?
Oh, did you bring your phone? Kind of, I guess you could link it saying, did you take care of your phone? Because if you leave it, you're not taking care of it. You're neglecting it,
Makes
so
sense.
to speak. Okie dokie. Let's try Carl's one here. You did it all in one, you say. Let's take a listen.
왕따가 왕따 챙기는 것 같아서
Good.
이모, 여기 고기 좀 더 주세요.
Great.
아이고, 대표님께서 여기까지 어떻게 영광입니다.
That sounded
Perfect.
good,
Yeah,
right?
that
Like she
sounded perfect.
really was impressed that Tepyonim had come all that way.
You did a great job. Oh, and Forestville Opa said, "LOL, I did study French for many years, so
Oh.
maybe that's why he said
Your
"Do
French-Korean
juicel."
accent is lovely. And Carl also said that a place where she works, I think it's Korean owners or bosses, they let her call the boss Imo, which is kind of nice. If
yeah.
you're close to your boss, I guess you could do that. If she's an older woman, right?
Or even though you're not really close, but you want to be close, then you can just start calling her Imo and they'll like it.
Fantastic. Kimmy is not yet ready to send in the clips, but she sent in her paper that she's been taking notes on. She's studying hard. Well done, Kimmy. And we do want your voice clips in the future. Don't think you're getting
So
away
nice.
with it.
Yeah, and as Lilith 1996 said, everyone is doing good. That is what happened. What happens in Arirang Radio.
The magic
Daily
on a
K.
Tuesday.
Magic on a Tuesday.
Have a wonderful week, and we will see you next Tuesday,
Yep,
Sohyun.
thank you so much for participating and see you again soon.
All right, here is IU featuring Kim Chang-won. I love this old, I think it's a remake of this song, Meaning of You, 너의 의미.